Hi, this video is life hacks for dealing with chronic pain. I'm Shannon Green, and my Facebook page is at Chronic Pain in Austin. I've done a series of videos related to chronic pain. I lead a support group through the American Chronic Pain Association. I'm a facilitator here in Austin, Texas, and we meet monthly. You can find online at theacpa.org a list of cities, and you can find a list of meetings and a contact person. They also have a lot of good free resources and videos online at their website that talk about tips for dealing with chronic pain. So I highly recommend those. Today I'm going to talk about, let me look at my notes, 4 questions or 4 main things I do on a daily basis in order to deal with chronic pain. I have many tips, and these will go on my consecutive videos. But the 4 I have for you today, the first one is faith. Have a lot of faith and spend a lot of time in prayer. I can't emphasize that enough. So have faith in a higher power, whatever your God is for you. Be able to turn control over to that higher power, and realize you can do what only you can do, and that there are some things you can't control, and turn them over to a higher power. By doing that, it sort of releases and frees you from the worry of trying to control things. And when you have a chronic illness, or that leads to years of chronic pain, for example, in my case, I had Guillain-Barré about 3 years ago. So, anyway, I came up with a regimen that I call life hacks that I do on a daily basis that helps me deal with chronic pain. Sometimes the pain is so bad I'm in tears. And sometimes I just lay in the fetal position and stare at the wall and wait for my meds to kick in. It's that bad. Other days are better, but it's still a big mix of days. And I know before I ever put my feet on the ground what kind of day I'm going to have as soon as I open my eyes. And I mentioned that to other Guillain-Barré people that have had it years ago, and they are still dealing with that same feeling of they know whether they're going to have a good or bad day before they get out of bed. So there are some things you can try to do to make your day better or more pleasant, even when you are feeling bad. So that's what I'm going to go over real quick. So number 1 was faith in the higher power. 2, vitamin D. I can't say enough about vitamin D. Make sure you're getting about 20 minutes of sunshine a day. I had a doctor tell me once that before they had treatments for Guillain-Barré, back in the 30s and 40s, they used to put Guillain-Barré patients in the sun for even hours, and it has been shown to be helpful. But for any disease that's autoimmune, or even whether you have no disease, Americans especially are not good at getting enough sunshine. So minimum of 20 minutes a day if possible. If you aren't getting that sunshine or not able to get out, you can take a vitamin D3 supplement. I recommend 5,000 IUs. So look on the bottle and see if it says 5,000 mcg. I recommend taking those twice a day. Several doctors that I go to have recommended that as well. So again, 500 milligrams twice a day of vitamin D3. And it doesn't really matter what brand. I haven't found one that's any better than another. The next one is meditation. And the good part about meditation is it's free. And there's so much free meditation music out on YouTube. There's guided meditation. There's chanting music, OM. So I prefer the chanting music. 20 minutes a day of meditation is recommended. If you get really good at it and you practice it every day, some people go up to 45 minutes. So obviously the more time you spend doing it, the better benefit you're going to have. But the beauty of the Om chanting music for me, in a way, is after 20 minutes, my whole mind is emptied of any thought. So no worries, no thoughts. I just empty my brain for about 20 minutes. So when I wake up, I feel really refreshed. And a lot of people think you have to sit Indian style next to a Buddha to meditate properly. I lie down. Some people sit Indian style, but I lie down the entire time. So whatever is comfortable for you. It doesn't have to be a complicated process. It's actually really simple. We tend as humans to make it much harder. Last, the fourth item that is very inexpensive is ice packs. Do invest in the gel ice packs that stay colder longer. Like I have 10 or so ice packs that I rotate all day long. And I always try to use ice before pills. So before I take Tylenol, I'm going to try to use ice packs. Or take a hot Epsom salt soak bath. I'm going to try the holistic approaches first before I rely on Western medicine. Because taking any type of pain pill for a long time is not good on the body. Lastly, I want to close with a quote. There is always a gift in a crisis. What Guillain-Barré taught me was to slow down and be more mindful and be present and live in the moment. I multitask so much in my workday. By the end of the day, I barely knew my own name. And that's what corporate America usually wants you to do, is push, 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 push. Multitasking so many different things at once really is not helpful. It's been proven that focusing on one task at a time and being mindful on that task is much more helpful on our bodies and our minds and our spirit than multitasking. And I know that's a hard concept for people to wrap themselves around, especially bosses that are pushing for productivity. My motto is quality over quantity. So, GBS, Guillain-Barré, as they also call it GBS, really taught me to slow down and value life, to look up every once in a while and see the clouds and a sunset and birds and flowers, and really be able to participate in life fully. And that's really the mind, body, spirit approach that all of my videos are about. So again, you can subscribe to this video, leave comments or questions you have for me. Again, my Facebook page is at chronicpaininAustin.com. If you live in Austin, Texas, I would love to have you come to one of my support groups. Thank you for watching, and look for future videos. Thank you.